most of the offseason?
I've been working on a little quicker release and shooting up the dribble, I'll say. And he's always been enforcing passing for the whole last year, so I'm passing the ball a little bit.
As far as the new guys go, what have you seen out of them as far as their development?
They bring it. That's the main thing. They just got to learn the little stuff. You know, they're freshmen, so it's going to take them a little while, but they bring it every day. So that's the most important thing.
Obviously, a couple big losses with Devin and Deshaun from last year. How are you? You need to step up into a leadership role to replace the leadership that they brought.
They was always good at encouraging us, you know. So that's just the main thing, just keeping everybody positive and everybody together. That's just the main thing I feel like.
And right now, where do you feel that the area of emphasis is going to be for this team? Where do you think that you guys need to improve the most?
I feel like we need to improve when we hit a wall. Like when we hit diversity, we sometimes don't respond as well as we should. So I feel like that's the main thing.
And now do you feel that the way that the season ended last year kind of some motivation for you guys coming in this season?
Yeah, I do. I think everybody has that game in the back of their mind and that feeling, knowing that we're a better team than them and losing to them just because of little things like discipline and, you know, just getting over adversity. So that's the main.
So now, like she was saying, you obviously were here in the gym a lot over the summer. Do you feel like, you know, those summer workouts is what is going to set some guys on this team apart from the rest of the guys in the Big 12, just that extra work in the off season?
Definitely. Us as Mountaineers, we always work hard, you know, in the weight room, whether it's off the floor, on the floor. So we've been putting a lot of hours in the gym, all guards, big men as well. So hopefully it pays off.
And now, what has it, you know, the morale kind of been around this place now that the season's getting ready to get underway again?
Well, usually it's like football season is here, you know, but they're playing well as well. So we just waiting our turn, I guess. You know, we just been getting prepared.
And now got the Gold and Blue debut coming up. What is that like, getting to play in that game? I mean, obviously playing against each other, but what do you think are some things that you guys can learn from that debut as a team?
It's going to be different, you know, because we playing under the whistle and it's not coaches calling fouls and us calling fouls in open gym and things like that. So it's going to be different. It's going to give it a little more of a real feel.
Have you seen anybody step up with the loss of Devin Williams? Like, has anybody taken that role over?
I wouldn't say not one person, but I feel like all of our bigs have taken that upon themselves. Like, two of our big men, not only Devin Williams is left, Elijah's been in the gym a lot, Brandon Watkins has been in the gym heavy as well. And we got a couple of great big men that came in as freshmen, like Sags and Magic and things like that. So they all got to pick it up, I feel like. So.
Are there any specific parts of your game emphasis on the offseason?
I said I try to work on shooting up the dribble more, and coaches emphasize passing, so I work on the great passing on that as well.
You guys obviously have the season disappointing. Is that providing extra motivation this year?
Definitely, I feel like, you know, knowing that we lost a team that we should have beat, that everybody thought we was going to beat, pretty much we beat ourselves, so it was like, yeah, it was more of a self-check thing that we did overall season thing, and getting ready for this season.
Last week, Coach Huggins talked a lot about you guys seeing what Deshaun did and putting time in the gym. He said you're one of those guys that puts a lot of extra time in the gym too. What goes into that, and how does that affect you? Just putting that extra time in.
You know, I got a little more free time now that I'm a senior as well, so it's like I got more hours to come in here and work on my game and focus on, you know, basketball.
I asked Coach Huggins too, just if there was some guy who could provide that same spark that Deshaun did off the bench, and your name came up. Is that kind of a role you think you could fit into if it doesn't work out in the starting lineup, or how is that role good for you?
Yeah, I'm just ready for whatever Coach Huggins need me to do, whatever he need me to do. I'm going to try to do it, you know, get it done.
So you're typically a high energy guy just throughout practice too?
Yeah, I am. I say that I got a lot of energy in practice.